Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Yo, Alchemist has been feeding us this whole year. You know, this is not new. He does it every single year. But I would have never expected another Armand Hammer album. What did we do to deserve this? Now we got the new album from Armand Hammer, fully produced by The Alchemist, called Mercy. I think a mass amount of people would consider Haram to be Armand Hammer's best album. Maybe. I love We Buy Diabetic Test Strips. I love that album. I love Shrines. I love their older stuff, Rome and all that stuff, Paraffin. But I feel like a lot of people would say Haram is the best. I think I would say that, because I don't know. That came out in 2021, right? When that came out, I think that was one of my favorite tapes to come out that year. The whole thing was just hard. From the album cover to Slaughtered Pigs, to the name Haram, to just the beats, the transitions. When it comes to like Billy Wood projects, obviously Lucid, and then them as Armand Hammer, I view them as like almost like movies. You know what I'm saying? It almost feels like a new slasher movie. Now I know they dropped 2 singles. I have not listened to any of the singles because, I don't really do singles like that. I'd rather just listen to it, fresh on the first listen. But I do want to shout out, the artists, and, I saw a post from Alchemist on IG. So the mixing was done by Willie Green, artwork by Myra Musgrove, shout out to you. Photography, Alexander Richer, label, Backwoods, shout out to Backwoods. Features, Silka, Cleo Reed, Quelle Chris, Capwani, Pink Seafood, and Earl Sweatshirt. This is going to be a good album, I already know. These guys cannot miss. Just looking at the album cover, it looks like it may be a little bit political. Billy Woods always dives into, political issues, so, that's not surprising. So let's jump right in it. We got track number 1, Laraji.
Jazz hat like Laraji, black derbies and denim, Conway bag for the boosters. Coco Rosie, codeine trip in the home with no heat. Grandmaster Flash gave me a job. Cold storage, the room is live. Myth of meritocracy, fucking cock and squeeze. Tender-headed black boys sleeping under the ginkgo tree, dreaming of becoming ungovernable. Make trouble for you. 3D printing guns and gentrify public schools. This is Bucktown. All I lost was my mustache. Ranking 5, they all cut down. What now?
Should've killed me when you had the chance. Now it's out your hands. I don't need an advance. I don't dance. Herzog voiceover, the camera pans. Everybody's a cameraman. It's no use writing, rest assured. You're wasting words. The world doesn't turn anymore. Half burns. The other side will never thaw. Burning books to keep warm. Should've killed them when you had the chance. Overseas, underpasses, cup hand, shield matches, fentanyl dream catcher, 9-5 dream snatcher, bleed you slow once you catch it, say less, it's tacit, should've killed you when I had the chance.
Private pleasure, beggars banquet, weights and measures, coded language makes her anxious. I can taste it when chicken heads come home to roost. No, it's not the same as Bluetooth, Empress new groove, can't play it straight, fangs dipped in gold, screw face, who knew? Like Palm Spring reparation, pay more, be poor, that's just basic. Ain't no ambulance, ain't no spaceships for no niggas tonight. Ain't no, hell no, won't be no very special Negro show tonight.
Went to sleep in retreat and woke up defeated. Every man for himself, that's the edict. God's side with the winners, the thief next to Jesus. I wanted to be better than my father, but history just repeated. Mystery God, but y'all still looking for a reason. Broken men playing out the string, it's football season. December in Cleveland, lining up, but in my heart already beating. Narrow cotton, SRO, no mirror, I already know. Killers on the stairs, man in a hole, I'm through running.
Out the gate, cold beat from The Alchemist. This is gonna be crazy. You know what I'm saying? I love how urgent this song sounded. Lucid bodied that first verse. You know what I'm saying? Billy Woods went crazy as well. Let's keep it going. We got track number 2, Pesa War.
Does it mean to be born again? Is it full of pain or great ecstasy?
At a desk now, twice exiled, black Gentile, 4-quarter short, rough water walk, white Wally wave jumper. Growing older and younger, rappers make me sick like airport mall fragrance on empty stomach. Bismarck stutter step going off. Africa in the tick of the crunk. Gold fronts chomp with the tip of the spear, I'm all in the sun. I'm her favorite squeegee man. Geechee black and tan, camel chocolate chip. When niggas look like niggas, one drop tainted angel, indigo and sassafras. This too shall pass.
Gleefully watch the system crash, no matter though they easily rebooted. Back of the napkin, mad looking fucking stupid. Alas, all I said when I seen how they plan to use it. Thou shalt not make a machine in the likeness of a human mind. That's the rubric. Deep blue verse, Vladimir Putin. Stepped in the other room, but how still read your lip movements. Tears in my eyes, listening to machines make music. It's beautiful.
King spit a watermelon man. Seated slang editorial, you keep it. Hands of chance secrets. Scan the crowd, don't ask me how. For the last time, beat it. 90 on the Loop Parkway. Robert Moses boosts the crime rate. Musty how the wine tastes. Iron faith without words is dead. Making iron shake. Flying past your head. Watch and pray. Lion way. Friendly fires you don't know to have. Don't make me a liar. I don't all we have.
If you really ill, let me see you build with no mortar. When you there on the ground, there's no border, no matter. It'll still be a slaughter. My aura matte black. Polaroid portraits in Peshawar, crushed scorpions. Gorgeous 16 echoing through valleys and gorges. God's gift, green as the prophet's cloak. Black tea with cardamom and mint. Tangents of hash smoke. A tree split by lightning, a glow from the wood stove.
I should probably have prefaced this video saying that I'm not gonna catch everything lyrically. I'm sorry, it's just not gonna happen. Especially with Armand Hammer. You know what I mean? Like these guys they have like triple, quadruple entendres with stuff. You know what I mean? They're always talking about real stuff and real issues, which I love about Armand Hammer. But with albums like these, it's so layered. It's, you know, you have to listen to it more than once. You got to listen to it a couple times and then return, you know, sometime later and listen to it and catch some new stuff. You know what I'm saying? This is quality though. You know, these are like quality albums. These kind of albums really get me excited. You know what I'm saying? Just because I know that I'm going to find new things when I return to it. Very smooth beat by The Alchemist. I love that transition in the middle as well. All right, we got track number 3, Calypso Jean featuring Silka and Cleo Reed. I think this one was a single. I think so.
We get what we really ask for. We really ask for what you see.
I used to hustle with your grandmother. Used to party before you was even thumb sucking. She lived out the sticks where you could get them by the dozens. Get them off like nothing. Used to let me hold the door keys. I usually kept the little son like, what you need? Might crack you a piece like, hold that. That's that old foot stomping, hand clap. That dip me in the water. Wash me clean, the water black.
Dip me in the water, run between from corner to sink.
That's growing up black right there.
Steam, starched and pressed, crease cut clean. Say it with my chest, 99 steps. Too late to tell, none for the one time. Wide be gates of hell, burning gas, standing still. There's a way to crash, sleepwalking with the blade splits. Razor's edge against leather grain, tan strap. Silly gon' shave, mister. It's the stride like Mogo Jumbi Kamsi. Eyes the tide rise, we used to be a country. Wash me clean, too much I can't unsee. Hungry, wild kipper by the fistful. Beetroot for the ticker, might have to kill what I wish for. No place here for me. Before I go wonder.
Oh, that's hard.
The border is the river. Snipers watch me swim. 2.7 pounds of pressure on that trigger. Gauging the wind through narrow eyes. 3 sisters over the cauldron. Ode to autumn in an old notebook. I'm leafing through like Nas. Didn't recognize my own hand at first. Half surprised, it still leaves on the trees. I got half of mine to slide in the water. Let it carry me out to sea. The water gentle, the water deep. Nobody speaks certain things you just know in a dream. The hum of the engine, the thrum of the seat. Father lift me out the car half dead, carry me into sleep. That's still what love feel like to me. Trying to hold it together, the picture can't keep. Mosquito net had a small hole. The moon floating, water so cold. The sun rise and set till it don't.
Get me in the water, get me in the water.
felt like some crazy voodoo, mixed with black magic and water baptism type mix of gospel. Like it's wild, very layered, very we're talking about a lot there. I love the use of pianos in these last two tracks, with the Alchemist. Cleo Reed sounded great. Shout out to Silk as well. One thing I am mad about is I'm missing out on some bomb transitions. But we got track number 4, Glue Traps featuring Quelle Chris.
For a sip of cold water, we do it all over. Real money's whatever's in your pockets when you broke. Cause for that last 12, 25, dog, you don't even wanna know. You don't prize fighter past my prime, so it's gonna go how I go. No dives though, this deep water can't just hop out the
I love the way he raps.
I'm on the shirt, damn right I want that pig smoke. If it's good work, only need a couple tokes. Recidivists never gave up hope that we can move that dope. Hold up, let me pull your coat. What a profit of man to gain the whole world if he don't have time to gloat. All white crowd, I laugh at life's little jokes. Some of y'all never got up at the crack of dawn to go to work for the low and it shows. Good for you though. It's hard to get out of bed when there's glue traps behind the stove. Bulldozers in the olive grove. Soldiers switching to civilian clothes.
Oh, this is
Every
hard.
story tell a story
This is
that's
hard.
already been told. Everything's dead and gone. We only had the name of the road.
Stretch a little, take a little more. Stretch a little, take a little more. Down today. Put a little something on it. Getting over everything half price, what he told her. Shopping car rolled in, loaded down. Meat man pulling up from the lady barber. 3 sons on Fulton. Beef, pork, chicken, shrimp, work is work. He smirked, said it only gets harder. Hardest working for your people, be your own. Send my regards, keep the garbage out our garden. I scrub concrete with bleach water and kitchen wipes. Wash my hands 1,000 times a shift. Flip what's hid behind the pipes, it's only right. Name a price, body, mind, spirit. Feel it in your warmest void, behind and under, tweed and corduroy. Looping moving pictures, chicken backs and gizzards. Crack your skeleton, it's baby new year. Cross town traffic, hop out on Gates and Green. Black Derby, not Nate Dogg with the pinstripe. Step light, bay rum in the air, there's a word for that. I'ma yearn it back, stretch a little, take a little more. Tickets at the door, stretch a little, take a little more. Tickets at the door, down today.
I did it, mama. I did it, pop. Rolling Hungers had a billion spots. Rolling Stone Moss, don't touch me like soap on white folks' legs when they wash. Or a colored kente cloth. The subgenres Da Vinci Core. These thugs sound like pumpkin spice 50 pours. Stress got me at a high smoking point and like grapeseed oil. Tenant soil left me caked in dirt. Earth, I'm way too loyal, way too cool. Gotta strip layers like working through nursing school. Second coming of nice, rebirth of cool. We hula hoop with the rings of fire, these guys are jumping through. Nothing new. Tear shed for the bucket of tools, so fucker can't be stuck at neutral. Zigzag zigging business as usual. Game runs on lovers and liars, pluggers for hire. Old bucks trying to get back on the track and youngins to buy ya. Plus most of these Yakubian products making dollars in the industry are simply DEI hires. If we keeping it funky, keep it above.
4 tracks in, I'm loving how the album sounds. I love that, some of the usual suspects are on here. Quelle Chris, he had one of my favorite songs on the Haram album. I think maybe my favorite song on the Haram album. This song is fire. I love how, I don't want to say this is like vintage Alchemist, but I just love how laid back this instrumental was. I could listen to it for hours. These guys are just slaughtering everybody, rapping, you know what I mean? Like I said, I'm not catching everything, but this is very, very, very layered. But let's keep it going. We got track number 5, Scandinavia. That loop?
Let's be serious now. Of course they came with that bull, cousin. I see it coming. Of course that's what they gonna do, but to me it's nothing to burn this whole thing down and go back to hustling for my dinner. Seriously. It's all I ever did. After all, I'm no beginner. Might sell you a bridge, but it's no regrets when you examine the metalwork.
The way he raps is so psycho. It's crazy. He's a psychopath.
Guess which way it'll take the body.
1, 2, 2, check it out.
Shitty mic, but I ain't going back. My baby's face shining like new pennies. I never chase, I'm in my loafers. It's coming back, I promise, everything you owed us. I never asked, and that was probably my fault. When she told me what she told me, I believe. Yes, I do indeed. It been hand to hand, the pocket sense, muscle memory, printing e-checks on Fulton, chicken in the bag with the chicken sandwich, Rick the run up on Mercer Flash.
Money you don't need, brother, I hold it for you. Just say the word. Every dollar I got was earned by somebody, somewhere, but I got it now. Fair, foul. Foul is fair. Harvard through the fog and filthy air, grinning and greasy mirror like you and me is quite a bear. Swimming in resegregated pools, the bleach burn good like menthol. Alive with pleasure, I could never be mad at y'all. Scorpion gon' sting, snake gon' bite. I sleep deep and get dressed at first light. One step slow, all it takes.
You won't have a chance to change your minds.
Yes, of course, another boot to skull. This one for when nobody came. Punching wind, I got it now. Calling gods and devils by their name. 2 club sodas in the ice cup. Instant transfer, change your life. Old niggas skating, spike the pipes. From get the fuck on the shit they might. Such is life, thin air with the labor breath. Bust this right, to be honest, I wouldn't trade what's next.
Drive straight to the road and then take that left. Headlamps dissipate in the mist. Bushes and trees caress the car whispering.
Red clay, rocks and roots, needle to the record. Been a couple places, but I never been to Memphis. I made red bean and rice with just my right hand. Bluest night, my guitar caught a body.
Light filtered through white curtains, strange like Scandinavia, like ice on the wing of a plane, like do not step in blazing in Saudi Arabia, like whatever happens never change, like that's that shit I don't like, bitter septuagenarian. I'm nice like just ask my ex-wife's parents, like y'all niggas talk crazy, but like come on, who y'all supposed to be scaring, like
who you trying to scare?
Strange like that.
I won't let you forget it. I won't let you forget it.
I love a good Billy Woods album, but you know, Armand and Hammer albums are just so different. It just feels like I'm watching like the Dudley Boys. It's like they're just grabbing people and just, you know, slamming them through tables with these songs. You know what I mean? It's a really good 1-2 punch combo right there. Track number 6, Kneel by Mouth.
Nothing ever seems to get right. But we're married. You're always gone, and I'm all alone at night. But we're married.
World eater, weeper,
oh yeah,
feeder, cold,
weird.
starver, fever, leader, the unbelievers. But next to these brothers, I'm sounding like a preacher. Next to these niggas, I'm looking like Mediba. Your God died when they damn Kariba. Goddamn Rhodesia, Armand, Hammer, acetone, and ether, a fistful of dollars, Ebenezer, squeeze them. In order to be free, I knew I needed a lever. Baldwin in Paris, my mind wanders, y'all might need a visa. Don't lose yourself out here, it's finders, keepers. Crocodiles weeping while they eat your salty tears, all the sweeter. Friday night lights, cannibals fill the bleachers. Read them they last rites, feed them to the creature. Feed the monster, feed the meter. Might do a couple few features. Dead at night, open the deep freezer, bathed in light. My days are short like December in Geneva. Every day's a heist, carpe diem. Crazy gas, low mileage. I can't tell you the number, I have to dial it. I can't tell you how to get there, but you can ride with. Taste foul, but still ate like an alligator smiling. I can't tell you the number, I have to dial it. I have to dial it.
World eater, could've let these micron dons and Don Divas define the lion-hearted. Don't get me started, self-made martyrs.
Oh yeah, these drums are crazy.
Hammer, uncommon carnage. Iran Contra cadence, psychic karmic violence. One drop rule at the Radiotron. Negro clash, how low can a punk get? Sean P said no fatigues and sneakers. Tattered edge denim draped like Pussy Willow. Went to sleep and dreamed of exploding beepers. For whosoever believe, long arm of the law, the reapers reaching. Been on a first name basis, the devil's the hex correctly. Your power's intermittent, the flow like remote control lightning. I dice peppers and ginger, choking on Moonbow. Future shock, boom, the room go. Off everybody, see the van cycling, sickling. Guaranteed make them jump like Ross Strickland. My days long like June in Helsinki. They can't link, broke, empty. My gold fronts fell behind the radiator. You can't pay me later.
This is great.
Everything's wrong.
Nothing ever seems to get right. But we're married. You're always gone, and I'm all alone at night. But we're married. And all I've got to look forward to is
Wow. That has potential to be my favorite song. I don't know why. There's something about it that's just calming. This whole thing is kind of calming in a way. You know, I said spooky, but it's like a little less spooky, but just like kind of calm, but like, yo, urgent. Like our country needs to change, you know, or it's too late. You know what I'm saying? Where this is like what we've chosen, like there's no going back. It's I don't know, it's a weird feeling. Track number 7, Dog-Eared featuring Kapwani.
Turning back the pages, asked if I would trade it all. Like, please be kind, rewind. We're not talking impossible matters. It's all chutes and ladders. The patterns never more apparent, glaring. Peace scatters after death strokes. Next notes, sour to the tongue, alive with pleasure. Kelly Green and Mandarin Orange. Who
Kelly
I'm
Green.
Who I'm are. Everything justified when you're starving, right? Hands of chance, buried lamps to not be spotted in darkest night. Twice, thrice, feeling spiteful. It's always where you going, and never just I'm right here with you. That's fair. Part of keeping your word isn't saying much. Three-legged stray expectation, lapping ankles under shaky tables. Change your tone, grab my things, I'm gone. I'm off, I'm mostly on. If not for you, then who's it for? I still will where I want. I'm okay with nothing, that's not my only problem. Numbers on the board, another mark in the column. Pardon.
In front of me, underneath, behind me, above me, in front of me, is what I see. Feel me.
She finished her drink and looked at me inquisitively, asking, what's the role of a poet in times like these? I never answered, but it stuck with me all week. Riding the bus, fixing something to eat, putting the kids to sleep, walking the streets at night, burning a tree. Drafty windows got me turning up the heat. Downstairs neighbor called about a leak. Michaela called, we talked till 3 in the morning. My agent called about touring. I dreamt of boats loose from their moorings. We'll see if they're seaworthy, we'll see. I took the 4 to Fulton, transferred to the 3. We'll see what washes up on the beach, galoshes on. He leaps into puddles with both feet on the way home. Bacon grease by the stove for frying eggs, hashed potatoes. I'm smoking in bed, scrolling my phone, novel on the nightstand, untouched. Sleight of hand past moments of dread. Spider-Man perched alone on the ledge, mask off like Future. Rain sluices through gutters, love is searching, the bar's dark. Cars double parked, out of state, license plates, chin-ups on scaffolding. Pull up, what's happening? She said, you got an answer for me yet? I said, I'm still grappling.
So we're halfway through, and this sounds nothing like Haram. It's like pretty much opposite of Haram, where Haram was like very spooky and, you know, scary and, you know, almost felt like a slaughter, you know what I mean? This one feels very calm and just very, you know, I feel like a lot of the production from The Alchemist, you know, on this album is just like very mellow and just it's giving, you know, just a canvas for, you know, Billy Woods and Elucid to like really, really talk to us. But yeah, 7 tracks in, I love the direction. You know, I kind of want to just like go back and start it from the beginning and just listen to it again already, but we can't do that. Track number 8, Crisis Phone featuring Pink Sifu. I love Pink Sifu. I did his latest album. What was it called? Oh my gosh. Black Antique. Yeah, I did that earlier this year. Love that album. There's a lot of songs from that album that I still listen to, like Translation. So many, you know, songs from there that are just, you know, insane.
I'll bring your 25-year-old hip. Where'd you get it, man? Man, you know me. I know everybody in town. I know everybody in town. When you give me another case to work on?
Well, hey, you're out there, man. Give us one to work on.
Camera shy, hands held high, where the head goes, body follows. Y'all know I'm not pressed, but I coalesce. The more you hold, does not reflects where you trying to go. I road trips through dip, skipping stones. Time zone folder, black as holes. Hands of chance, palm the rose. Dead can dance, grease the bones. Check for vitals, false idols. Peace scar, I wouldn't lie though. Sign the line. Southlow Day Camp, Chinese Staircase Champ, 1991. I put
Alchemist is too good.
Seeing Onyx throw your guns. Born under warmth to other sons. No answer. You didn't call before you came. King's ransom. You don't wanna know what's in the sauce. You wouldn't guess what's under the floorboards. Richmond, him and Hall. Way from every known side, but still won't pay what it costs. A couple scar and a few more. Ball time. Hold the door with the toothpick. 2 swords, one on each temple. All is welcome. I was fine with a dime sack of hydro and a bootleg smack DVD off no string. 20 years came and went. My face on posters plastered with the ghost of ghetto past. Pour out a little liquor. Date smudged on eviction notice, if you notice. Extra out the picture, not the record. 1 for good measure, 2 for getting over. Closure.
That's me peeling back like I can't remember. You don't know what it mean to bleed membership, you not a member. You ain't never seen what it mean to have leadership. Show the real, I know evil. Trust the rap from the tag, it's a sequel. I'ma keep it 3012 blue seconds. Blue from the names, but they expect. But they never threat, we still here. Real shiny in the head, like murder and cry. It's really a hit on the scale, 1 to 10, how can I?
Pink Seafood.
Shared interests like limited liability, distant and intimate moments. It's only one date, but I don't know, feel like she into me. Love expensive, I'll make do with breadcrumbs and chicken feet. I got chicken feet sticking out stock pots. Miss me with the mystery meat. Fake beef, I'm a broken clock, I never come around. I wait for my time, I'm a stolen watch, new strap. All calls blocked me, tumble finger wag, I thought not. Pepper like bird shot, shepherd walking flock to the abattoir door. It's a dirty game, Lord. Woke since the snot nose jumping at ghosts, but scared money where the smart money go. I cut my enemies exactly enough rope for one to go head on up the road. Sunset like gold in the crucible, spider hole in the cubicle. You can pour your whole soul in, it's still business as usual, like them 2 brothers used to do. Bruv talk a good one, I'm like whoop-de-whoop. Second date, the bouquet is for the soup. I got more sour flowers laid on the roof for meteor shower. Holding hands for half an hour, feeling kinda sad.
I'm out the bag. They would've thought I was glad, man. This me peeling back like I can't remember. You don't know what it mean to bleed membership, you not a member. You ain't never seen what it means to have leadership. Show the real, I know evil. Show the people, can't trust the rap from the tail.
I love the mixing for the voice.
Keep it 3012 blue seconds, blood from the neck, what they expect. What the hell, but they never threatened us. We still here, girl shine. It is like murder.
Fire. Pink Seafood killed that. Okay.
I'm not going to tell you anything. I want you to watch me.
Definitely one of the hardest tracks on the album. Beat was hard from The Alchemist. He's too good. He's too good at just mixing samples and, the drums and everything. Good Lord. This album is going to be one of my favorites of the year. I'm calling it now. Shout out to Billy Woods, though. I love Elucid. I just love when Billy Woods, starts rapping. It's just like you just never know the cadence he's gonna use on the beat. It's just like he just almost rambles. It's like a never-ending, bar in a way. It's super cool. It's psychotic. He's a psycho, but it just works every single time. All right, we got track number 9, Moon Bow. Let's go.
Never believe you when you tell them either. That's the thing. Son might sell you a boondoggle like 90 ski goggles. In the hood, it's either lead or follow. I'm living like the streets is Kabul. Sit at the desk rolling trees. You would think I'm putting ships in a bottle. 1 seed is a mazel, 2 seeds I'm agreed, 3 we coming to rob you. Since the decision feeling hollow, I miss you, but I'm old. Pride ain't that much to swallow no more. I miss you like the regime toppled. Knew it was coming and still blindsided like Luke Jockle. Blinded white out the mag light, I'm an apostle. They holding mid so every pull of the pit feel like a sneak diss. The split feel like a chairlift. Step off the plane and smile when I can see my breath. You Negroes is dead. The people is fed from the palm of a tyrant. Michelin star, you dying in near silence. Silverware rattling, chewing and sighing. Luxuriously slow violence like Pinochet's best pilots. Death flights with the sun behind us. The South Atlantic, a carpet of shimmering diamonds.
Get off at the last stop, 1-800 cop shot. If you need a hotline, half live, state murder pastime. Who promised you tomorrow when they came for me? We was watching towers rise where they fell. Rockets, comets, scarabs, and scales. What matters whose body? Will is free, water's not. Order now, order hot. Few steps ahead of fire. She likes when she's watched. She can tell when you're lying. I know when I'm not. Straight as the sky been, as wide as your gaze wanders. Coastline contour, hiss and crackle like Third Rock and God's crack pipe. How about some hardcore? Past few nights hectic, exit row only. Ain't no checking, can I kick it? Devil water, slick shit out the spigot. Mirages, sleight of hand, I'm minding business that pays. Exact change, may you shine through to the end of your days.
He always ends his verses with like an echo on his voice. I think that's super dope. Well, not all of them, but like a lot of them. Alchemist is actually sick for that sample. You need to be put in the mental ward for that one. Track number 10, No Graba. Yeah, you shouldn't really have Graba. That's bad for you.
How did you know when you were alone?
It's nothing like the slush they give you in the movies.
I know you're not out of jail. You didn't escape nowhere, did you? Oh, no.
I'm early as bounty hunters.
Oh yeah, I like this already.
Frederick Douglass up the Yammy like y'all ain't leaving me no options. Gas station vacuum the Camry before we hit the border. I'm not them. Shot is off the shoulder, high off the backboard score. Cause I learned on chain nets and crooked rims. Around the same time I learned you're not gonna survive out here with no friends. But friends you know you're gonna have to fight your own battles in the air, bro. Born alone, die alone homes. You already know I know it's no next to can though. Strippers on the head of a pen, flights like I'm pushing 10. Regulate the airflow. Spin the lazy Susie. Sound man approach with the mic, wave them off like let me just talk to him.
No grabber, nah, never.
Let me just talk to him.
No grabber, nah, never, nah, never. No grabber, nah, never. No grabber, no. No grabber, nah, never.
That's hard.
No grabber, nah, never, nah, never. No grabber, nah, never. No grabber, nah, never.
How can I tell him? How can I tell him? How did you know when you were alone?
It's nothing like the slush they give you in the movies.
No grabber. Buddy looking half dead, but I'm no doctor. The moment she was single, we leapt into bed like the floor is lava. Pitch my nose and get this bread like IMF loan. I'm known in Kinshasa. Kitchen kid in Rwanda, I don't know no Lingala, but please know it's no grabber in the spliff. First in show, I love that lil. I'm old and slow, but I'll still get you 14 and 6. A couple assists. The more I listened, the more I knew his whole thing was a grift. And it worked, and it fits. 2 left feet picking through piles of kicks outside the gas chamber. Ask God's forgiveness, but this nigga never wavered.
No grabber, nah, never. No grabber, nah, never, nah, never. No grabber, nah, never. No grabber, nah, never. Collect calls in the media shower. Flame trail behind reconsidering power. World Trade Temple, tower like NBA apricot centers in the 90s. Twin Glocks playing for my dinner. Ginger cut, pepper chip, lady finger, give me the light. Scent stretch your whole split hard to pull virgin tight. Like Jamaican security at your neck. Hang gliding from the split ends of your beard. No grabber, not never. No grabber, not never, not never. No grabber, not never. No grabber, no.
The mixing on this project is incredible. Track number 11, You Know My Body.
Bodies in the water like apples bobbing gently. Body stand sentry on battered corners gently with the tiny coffins almost barely empty. Bodies on bodies on bodies on bodies on bodies on bodies on bodies. Everybody was somebody moments before their bodies was torn. Twist bodies like porn after echoing the guns and bombs is gone. Bodies sit forlorn, pitched amongst the bricks. Flung like empty purse after the mugging. Oh, look what the cat drugging. Still moving, piteous. Search the rubble for the slightest movement in the ruins. Secrets grow hideous inside the computer's bottomless pits for bodies to get dropped off in like Catkin Forest. A bitter harvest, a dollhouse of horrors. Bodies on 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 bodies.
I love these piano samples. Track number 12, Long Johns featuring Quelle Chris and Cleo Reed. Let's go.
Someday it's a knot, someday it's a bubble. No struggle, up early, dressed like old folk. Wait for trouble. Every corner covered, the limes crushed, the mint muddled. You talk to me in other people's words. You don't believe enough to burn. You, me, and each other. Before I leave, I'ma leave with something. Somewhere in Shibuya, they playing my song. I built the bomb when you weren't looking. Rewriting my right is wrong. Judge question if those lyrics are mirrors. Riot dawn. Looters list but forgot mirroring. Out sloganeering at the butcher asking for fake beef. Smart dumb like swayed in the summer all night. Thick air, rain and thunder. Eyes like the hunted. A deader of the sun. Zero sum. Spelling fun like empire. Can't be just one. They said we gone but we're not done.
Remember when I woke again, I saw my storm. She was a friend of her work, so it never ends. We woke up just to play pretend. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up, tighten up, tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. We right there will make amends. Remember when I woke again, I saw my storm. She was a friend of her work, so it never ends. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up, tighten up, tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Wow.
Wow.
Shake that Illuminati, that naughty. By nature, burnt cork on some scorched bodies. Drop Godspeed, also go. On the basis between need to know and ought to know. Neither felt optimal. Giving up ghosts for land. Break fast with toast, butter on both sides. By non-see by proxy, rock 8 evil eyes. We not people. You hold hate for those I hold close, this ain't it, boo. Go sit at the other side of the cafeteria, eat shit, boo. Niggas be flipping, splitting the difference, dipping. What you speaking nonsense on ninjutsu? True power gives power. We ain't gon' get power if I was can't give power. All hands in, fingers saucy, share plates. We ate great, and jitter, extra sour. The witching hour, now patience on a dollar. Inshallah, Lord knows, y'all tryna make the serpent a scholar. Wow, I done seen it all. Slave Saviors, baby, done been it all.
We really got teased with that hook from Cleo Reed. I was hoping they would bring it back, but you know, it is short and sweet, so I do like that. I'm already in love with this album. That was a crazy track. Loved it. Loved the drums were there. Loved, you know, the horns, the sample. Jeez. Armand Hammer is rapping. They continue to prove why they're one of the best duos, you know, in the game for a long time. So we got track number 13, California Games, featuring Earl Sweatshirt. Shout out to Earl Sweatshirt. He had an incredible album this year, which is still in rotation, Live, Laugh, Love. One of his best albums, honestly. It might be his best album, but, you know, we'll spend some more time with that. But Earl Sweatshirt and Armand Hammer are, you know, they have some of the best collabs, you know, in the game. You know, I think my favorite Earl Sweatshirt Armand Hammer collab might be on Sick. I forgot the name of it. Tabitha, something like that. I think that might be my favorite Armand Hammer Earl Sweatshirt collab. But I also do like Falling Out the Sky as well. And then they have like, I think maybe 2 or 3 others. They just don't miss.
What makes Mike's Armenia man? I don't think strikes is bottomless. Promises have been quartered. I broke the pattern and notice I'm always on edge. The homies are saying, don't even spaz. The cinema's glass, we already cracked it. Give it a stamp. We subbed the package. We shipping it back. It wasn't too shabby, but was it your best? No stress, I'm not even asking. Wow. OT like Barnum and Bailey. Nothing changed much, hound in the bag. Home team, the crest of the 10. Treat that boy like the jest he is. English on it, perfected the spin. I watch most of the messages get missed. Pressure on me, can't prep or pretend. Part of my absence, peer into the past. My eyes got whooped like one of the Jacksons. Warrior path, the man in the mirror at action. I don't need to ask. I ain't in the trap, harassing the precinct, singing like Tony Braxton. I don't need a staff, but I keep my handy, only the fam.
Clandestine handgun, view to a kill, substar confession. With Ocean Kiss Canyon, every knee a kneel from where I'm standing. Gutted, built to spill, wild without abandon. I don't pocket watch, I think my hands in. Swiss movement, engraved in Sanskrit. Genie in the bottle, dirty dancing, rancid. Take off my pants one leg at a time, too. Done scrambling,
just
evolving. Talk slanted, maybe 2 or 3 more. Weak niggas you ran with, stranded. I'm smoking your confusion, cold lamping.
48 hours on the rental, 6 hours on the plane. California Games with the bag at 68 in the shade. I didn't go mad to take something for the pain. I only came back to tell you about those flames, boy. Only came back to tell you about wire frames and tape cross a broken nose. Why I tap a broken home. Fire happens, fire grows, fire burn, fire knows. Don't slit this business, pimps a hoe. The set list kill them slow, if not softly. The exit costly. A cup of coffee. Get these motherfuckers above me, Lord.
It was always 4th down, splitting center. Sickness and the symptom. 6 cents, stars pointed at people, not conditions. Fingers twist up. If you could just make it through the winter, twice bitten. Hers was sweet, mine's more bitter. Worth the wait, darkness always was. It was like that had to be created.
With sour malice, my daughter's power ballads. Ring cross barren fields, strong with the devil's rope. Gave the dead hope, the living weed peeping in the telescope. Light leak in the photo, God's feet on they throat.
We have the last track on the album, Super Nintendo. I think this is a single. I have not heard it, so we're gonna listen to it now.
Of course she grabs hair that grows towards heaven. Pleasure in possession, melding. Black hole she fell in, welding. Every other year I'm shedding. Core element, delicate. Contained in curios and cabinets. Black china, no embellishment. Nobody really getting over, it's all relative. Ahead of my time since 9-9, disciplined development. Jealous God, well at odds, spilling out the shell I'm in, fella. Don't sell daddy no whiskey, miss me not. My cologne been autumn's rot, from locks to socks enveloping. Babylon medicine, wretch, projectile head first. Innocent step, felt all out the loop. Still feeling woozy, been the moodiest. Miss me with Yakubian news. Many moons, pin where I've been and where I move. Marooned, group peculiar and wild. Style cast shadow like sundial to dial.
We had fun on that Super Nintendo.
Sunday services blew church out the window.
We was done, finger guns to our temples.
We had fun on that Super Nintendo.
Towed the door, blew church out the window.
We was done, finger guns to our temple.
We had a time, don't let them say different. We was drunk and high watching Intervention. We was just happy to be outside when our peoples was in prisons of all types. We was just living. It's easy now to talk about wrong and right. We was just living. It's easy now that you know the price. We was just running and ripping. Hands full of life. It's hard to explain a few. Never mind all that. Just put the money in the hat. Rewind my old raps. Wondering where that brother's at. Mom's half deaf, still sharp, but starting to forget. Repeating herself, retracing our steps. Used to be up late pacing, now she sleep like the dead. I passed out on the couch, dreams like lead.
We had fun on that Super Nintendo.
Sunday services blew church out the window.
We was done, finger guns to our temple.
We had fun on that Super Nintendo.
Sunday services blew church out the window.
We was done, finger guns to our temple.
So that was the new Armand Hammer and Alchemist album, Mercy. Like I said, I'm already in love with this project. I don't think you guys understand. This sounds nothing like Haram, in my opinion. And I think that just speaks to, you know, how amazing of a producer Alchemist is. All of these beats are incredible to me. You know what I'm saying? It's like so laid back and chill, a lot of these. And then just Billy Woods and the Lucid just going crazy on these beats. Like I there's so much to unpack lyrically that, you know, that went over my head. I caught some things, but it's just so much to unpack lyrically that I cannot wait to, you know, go back and listen to this like at least, I don't know, 100 more times, which I'll probably do. This is an album that I'm definitely gonna be taking on a walk. You know, I gotta, you know, go outside and just actually listen to this. It had the perfect amount of features and the perfect features, you know, for this album. Shout out to Silka, Cleo Reed, Quelle Chris, you know, went crazy on both of them songs. Pink Sifu, Earl Sweatshirt. You already know what Earl Sweatshirt is gonna do. California Games is definitely one of my favorite tracks on the album. I love how the production evolved throughout the track. And then I just love Earl's rapping. Like I said, he went crazy on Live, Laugh, Love. Go check that out if you haven't. But yeah, I don't know if I have a favorite track. I know I said a lot of these might be my favorite, but it's just so much content and so much, you know, creativity on this, you know, on this album that it's really hard to pinpoint what would be my favorite track. So it's gonna take a couple listens. But shout out to, you know, the mixing engineer. Let me find his name again. Willie Green. Yeah, shout out to Willie Green and Myra Musgrove for the cover. But shout out to Willie Green. Everything was mixed masterfully, no pun intended. But like just the vocals, the effects, and you know, the transitions. You know, everything was done very well. I think he did a lot of Alchemist's albums as well. So shout out to Willie Green. Everything was perfect. But yeah, Mercy. Do not sleep.